Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Xenogears. And we're about to haul off. We want to leave port. Unfortunately, pretty sure Jesse's getting Sigrid drunk, and we can't really leave without him, so we gots to find him. So, I think the doctor said he had to shove off somewhere, so Rico's joined my party. We're not at a part where I can choose the party, it seems. Looks like it's all automatic. Is this the gear room? I haven't checked my gears in a long time. I should see if there's new parts available. This isn't the gear room. This is where I was supposed to go. Okay. I see. This is the place you begged to return to, eh? Well, yes. After you left, Billy cried a lot. I'm sorry. When you left Solaris, the same thing happened. Carr was quite upset then. I didn't mean to betray him. His misanthropy has gotten even worse because of that. Now, enough about old times, old friend. I did not expect to find you loitering around in this land. Everyone. So, looks like, well, it was obvious from the last episode, but, looks like Jessi is from Solaris, too. Oh god, what are you doing? Laughing constantly. No one can stop our old friend now. Oh god. I haven't hit the booze in a long time. It's all 'cause my son doesn't let me drink. This is a great bar you got here, old codger. Why, thank you, my good man. This old codger has a good character. I like his booze, I like him. Oh god. Is Sigrid even gonna come with me? Mature yet modern atmosphere. That is what I offer you. A bartender's life isn't all that bad, you know. You're just gonna sell me weapons and stuff. I just wanted to see what you'd say. I can't confirm whenever he laughs, because if I hit confirm, it closes the laugh thing instead of actually advancing the text. Oh god. So am I supposed to just leave now? Do I just go to the bridge? Bam. Oh, people did leave suggestions about renaming some of the gears, and now I don't remember them. Except I do remember Neuro Guy suggested that I name Bart's gear Simpson, which is amusing, but maybe I should have said that I'm looking for, like, serious names, though I did find that quite funny. Gear, and that's confusing, because his name is Gear, Mark Numbers. He actually suggested that I named the Doctor's gear Sherlock. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should do that. Although, can I... You can only... It's weird. You can only rename the gears at very specific parts in the game. I don't know if this is one of those parts. There should be a second person standing around the gear, if I can do that. And... Oh, this guy. Want to rename this gear? Yeah, let's see here. Like, I don't even know. It's like Hamdel. I don't know what that means. It's probably something in German. There we have it. I don't know. I like it. He also suggested Moriarty, possibly. I don't know. Moriarty's Sherlock's. What was it? His rival, I guess, the main antagonist of the series. So, but yeah, I like the name Moriarty, but I think Sherlock's a bit better. What else? There was one other person suggested I name the gear Chronoton, but I don't quite know why, so I don't know if that's appropriate. Also, I think I might take Gear's other suggestion. Clearly he has good suggestions because his name is Gear, for God's sakes. But he suggested that I name Bart's gear Lone Star, and I actually kind of like that too. Now, I will warn you though, these names will actually end up changing later on, though I'm not going to be any more specific than that. And then I might rename them the same thing, or I might, I don't know, I might pick new names again. But, so backlogged. Can't get feedback. Only 3 people suggested things, though, so it's not like there was a big rush, and I feel like I'm disappointing a lot of people. Actually, I already got the lowdown on this gear. I know I did a long time ago. Rename. Yeah, this one's like Brigander or something. I don't know what that means. They do give a lot of space for the names, though, which I do appreciate. Yeah, I don't know if that was a reference to, like, Outlaw Star or something, because I know you mentioned that, but, to me, Lone Star is a reference to Shadowrun, because they have a capitalist police force, i.e., like, you have to, like, pay the police. They don't just come to your house. You have to, like, pay them $100. They'll come and investigate you. If you don't pay them, then the police are going to mess you up, and they're not accountable to anyone. And they were called Lone Star, which is pretty cool. So let's see. What about Ellie's gear? I don't have a name for her. I'll name her gear Sailor Moon! And despite the fact that I said that I wasn't going to name anything, like, I wasn't going to use joke names, considering how stupid the gear looks, that would be appropriate, but I'm not going to do that. But, for God's sake. I hate some of the choices they made. I know I haven't gotten the lowdown on this gear. This is Steer, the battling champion Rico's gear. Height, blah, 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 blah. It's the heaviest gear in the game, by a lot. Although it appears slow, it's actually quite nimble with the gear rollers. Since it's built for battling, it's got the best endurance. The drill claw on the left arm has the ability to tear plates with up to blah 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 Charles. So yeah, it's pretty good. I should name this like Wolverine or something, but I don't want to look up how to spell that. I'll spell it wrong. But next time I'm here, that gear might just be named Wolverine randomly. So alright, I need to think of a good name for Ellie's gear. No one gave me suggestions on that because Ellie wasn't in the party yet. In fact, I don't think you even saw Ellie's gear at that point. Let me think. I'm not really feeling all that creative right now. I'm probably just going to leave it for now. This is Virage, or Versi. That's why I want to change the names, because I can't read the stupid things. It's the gear of that girl from Solaris that's talking to you right now. This is one, in contrast, is actually the lightest weight gear, if I remember right. There might be one that's lighter weight, but I think this is the lightest weight one. Its frame, along with the armor, has been minimized to reduce weight. But within all of that lies the impressive technology of Solaris. It's a lot more resilient to damage than what the appearance would suggest. Rather than physical damage, it specializes in ether attacks. This is especially so with the tail stabilizers and equipped side skirts, which are used for the explosively damage-dealing Kylan's weapons, A-Rods. It basically reflects the young lady's ether power directly. So it's kind of cool that they said like those skirts are actually help. I don't get how exactly, but they do, don't you question it? No, I don't think I can leave yet. Alright, time to explore the whole damn ship and see what happens. Wait a second. Okay. Interesting. What do you need? Excuse me. I must go and greet some people. Please don't go searching through other people's rooms. I figured there wasn't anything on the ship, so I came out here again. It looks like that was the correct choice. Wow! Uncle Stone! Hello. Are you all happy? Yeah! Of course, yeah! That one kid needs a haircut, though. Bishop Stone! Oh, Billy, my son. Sorry to bother you when you're busy. And who are these people? They are travelers from another country. Oh. By the way, about your message earlier. Yes? About work. Yes. The Ethos transport ship that went missing finally turned up. But there's no reply. What does that mean? Perhaps Reapers again. Billy, can you do the usual? Right, no problem. Leave it to me, Bishop. Thanks. It's to the northeast of here. Please be careful. It's a dangerous area. There are some pretty fast sea currents, and it's best to stay away from the salvagers. You'd better go in a big ship. I have a big ship. Hey! Is that the massive ship that Sig was talking about earlier? I don't know if it is or not. From what I hear, it's in a place where the currents are really fast. It's supposedly very dangerous for small ships, but the Yggdrasil will be safe there. No matter how big the waves of the swell, it's no problem. Besides, we have help from Faye. Let's get aboard. We'll see you off there. Well, we could even help you finish your job. I agree. You saved Faye. It's the least we can do. Thank you, but this does not involve you. Just me is enough. But isn't that place dangerous? If there's anything we can do to help... I don't want to get you involved. Billy, my son, do not waste their good intentions. This sub is theirs, no? Why don't you cooperate with them? But, Bishop... Yeah, it's no fun to travel alone. Let's help. Billy, it's best to go with friends. Well, if you insist, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you deeply. Billy, take care of these people. Report back to headquarters after you get back. Yes, Bishop. Thank you. Let's go see what tomorrow brings. I'll come as soon as I'm finished preparing for tomorrow. Go on ahead. I'll tell you more on the way there. Catch you before you go in. Oh, he's a ghost. We love Uncle Stone. Why doesn't Primera play with Uncle Stone? He's so interesting. Billy said he respects Uncle Stone. I guess I should too. Alright, I guess the entire reason that they sent Old Man Cowboy to hold up the ship was specifically so that I wouldn't leave and go somewhere else. Yep. I still have one more book to collect. I really should look up where it is. They can't launch the Yggdrasil because Sig isn't here. He must be in the gun room or something. Or he's getting drunk. He's probably sufficiently drunk by now. Guess he doesn't know how to turn Jesse down. Are you still gonna say the same thing? Yeah, he's saying the same thing. No, don't you talk to him. There we go. Oh, yes. It's time for you to depart, right? I'm sorry, old friend, but I have a job I must do. Oh, God, is it that time already? Well, then, let's do the usual. You know, the paint your faces and stomach and dance around trick. The three of us together. Oh, well, actually, we're in a hurry, so, we'll talk about that some other time. Oh, is that right? Well, then, I ought to get out of here, too, huh? There is something I want to ask you, too. Let us get together when we have more time. Yeah, I hope I live to have the opportunity. That sounds foreboding. Sigrid is... Again? Sigrid gets drunk too easily. Well, that blows it. We cannot leave today. Perhaps tomorrow. Damn it, Jesse, you're messing up everything. There's freaking reapers going around. Good. I'm back. Where's Billy? Keep it down. Do you know what time it is? Keep quiet when you come back, or you'll wake up the children. If you'd come, you would have heard a ton of good stories. Sigrid's stories are hilarious. You know Siggy doesn't drink and you made him? Even though you're a holy man's father. Hey, why don't you open your eyes? You need to quit being a priest. I don't want to hear that from someone without a shred of faith. Get out of my life. Stay out? Do you have any idea how much trouble your little butt's in? What? How would you know? You. I still don't believe you're even my father. You're not the person Mother loved. What do you mean? You think I'm fake? Ask yourself. You're right. I guess there's no way to prove it. Fine. You still don't understand the truth. What those guys really are. What they're doing. Father, what are you saying? I'm saying Recule died in vain. You have no right to say Mother's name. I see. So that's the way it is. Fine. Anyway, quit your job. Considering it a piece of advice from a man who is but a stranger to you. Later. Alright, we good now? Sigrid can still go with the hangover, right? Oh, she's the engineer's wife. That's kind of cool. Ghost ship? Yeah, now I feel like a real pirate. Wait, there's a ghost ship? How do you guys know stuff before I do? That's what we get for sleeping. Apparently, there's a damn ghost ship we're gonna have to go at. This is complete news to me, because I haven't practiced this part. Oh, man. Alright, well, apparently there's a damn ghost ship we're going to. We're gonna fight it with our corporeal ship, which will hopefully be superior. Superior? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. To the elevator! That magically warped to the bridge! It's a really fast elevator, guys. Alright, old Sig is up. Let's save, just in case something crazy happens. Woohoo! Do. How are you doing on death blows, Rico? I don't even know. Bam, bam. Oh, he's doing well. He's doing very well, actually. He's almost maxed. Now, I believe once you get to Spin Strike, or Sting Kick, or Justice, or whatever that's equivalent to, you can't get any more moves naturally. Well, I shouldn't say anymore, but for all intents and purposes, they'll be maxed. For now. Good morning. Billy is in the gun room. Feels like a hangover. It kind of surprises me that the doctor can hold his liquor better than Sigrid. Although Sigrid doesn't drink, I guess that would make sense then. The doctor probably enjoys some sake every once in a while. He seems like a sake man to me. Not that I know a damn thing about alcohol. I've never been drunk before, but whatever. Let's see. The gun room. This is the gun room. Because there's guns here. Right? Look at all the guns. You see the guns? There's a gun there. There's a gun there. That plant's a gun. That bottle's a gun. Why is this the gun room? I don't get it. There's no guns. Oh, are those... No, those are... That's booze. I'm very confused. I would be more than happy to come along. Nah, I think we got the party we want, Doc, but thanks. You're fully trained. Good morning. They said you were still sleeping, so I went ahead and came in. You're dressed lightly. Is that enough? We Etone have some rather unique equipment. Let me explain about my equipment since we're going to be working together. First of all, my basic equipment are guns. There are 3 kinds. Handgun, ether gun, and big gun. The handgun can only be used... Alright, whatever, I'm not going to explain this. He's slightly different than all of the other characters in that he actually needs ammunition. It's kind of, I don't know. He's an interesting character. But it's kind of weird because, like, you just have to keep on buying ammunition for him. But he's a cool character. I seem to remember having some pretty cool death blows. And it is just kind of cool that they have a character that just shoots people. Oh, and there's a reload function, too. I forgot about that. Okay, and the ether guns, I guess, are infinite because they shoot ether. Yeah. I understood it roughly, but it's a bit complicated, isn't it? This is a fine gun indeed. I'm sure it has some significant history. Oh, so there's the gun. Is that why this is called a gun room? Because there's one gun on the wall? Of course. It's the famous rifle, Mechaganator, handed down the Fatima line. What a waste. It's too good for you who brandishes a whip. Hey! Why are you getting sharp with me? Oh, sorry, it's just... I didn't think you would have an interest in guns. Well, anyway, Billy, I'd like to know why you became an Etone. I'm not interested. Ah, I see. Etones help strangers out. I suppose it would make you curious. No, I don't mean that. I'm curious about your intentions, personally. I don't know. I just didn't expect you to be an Etone is all. I see. Well, since our job is rather unusual, I will tell you about that too as I explain. How old was I? I don't even remember. Maybe 8 or 9? Back then, Dad taught me how to use a gun. One day, Dad disappeared. He just ran out on us. He never came back. Even so, I stayed in his room alone often. Dad's gun, Dad's smell. These things were all that I had left to remind me of him. But then happiness didn't last long. When I was 11, my house was attacked by Reapers and my mom was killed. They were looking for Dad, but Mom wouldn't talk. I can still hear it. The sounds of bullets firing 3 times. I even remember the sound of the empty shells hitting the floor. After that, the Reaper screamed, and I heard someone fall. Bishop Stone was the one who helped us back then. Meeting him changed my life from then on. Hey, wait a second. Do Reapers talk? Yes, they're not just monsters. Some of them are more intelligent than humans. Primera and I hid in the shadows, escaping death, but she hasn't spoken since then. Like a god said, kind Bishop Stone gave me an example to follow. I wanted to help save someone just like he saved us. I didn't want there to be any more children like Primera. So I began training to be an Etone, just like Bishop Stone. I left Prim in care of Ethos and entered the monastery. Many years passed. I finished training at the monastery and became an Etone. I returned home and opened an orphanage. And he unexpectedly came back. But he was different. Some terrible accident changed him. Not only his looks, but his character and manner had entirely changed too. I remember him as a quiet man, but more than that, I thought maybe I didn't really remember him. That's why I can't ever think of him as my father. But Prim needed a father, and she'd become attached to him. Deep in my heart, I too thought I wanted a father. But even now, I just can't believe that he's my real father. This is going to sound pathetic, but I almost went so far as to sell my body to support Prim, since we only had each other for so long. Despite that, Prim still favors my father because she never knew. The one who suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Almost sold your body? Don't you know, kid? There are things that you can get back once you've sold them, and there are things that you just can't. Couldn't you see that? Of course I refrained, but they said they'd give me 3,000 G for one night. You fool! Listen, next time you and your sister need help, you come to my ship. We're self-sufficient, so at least you don't need to worry about food or a place to sleep. Now, don't you ever say you're going to sell your body in front of me again. You understand? Could this be? You're a nice guy after all? Why don't you just cut it out and say thank you? Jeez. Well, you haven't taken care of us yet, so I won't. Cute kid. Real cute. He's only like 3 years younger than you, for God's sakes. Though it's weird, when you're younger, age definitely seems like it's a lot more significant. Like someone, if you're like 16 and someone's 18, they do seem a lot older than you. But when you're my age, it's just like, it's not the same. It's kind of like, there are kids, there are teenagers, and there are adults. And that's all there's my experience. I'm guessing when you get even older, it makes even less of a difference. Like, I don't see a huge difference between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old. Looks like we've already made it. Could it be? The transport ships being attacked by Reapers? Can anyone help us? Alright, now we get to pick our party. Just due to the fact that Rico hasn't been in the party for so long. You know what? I really do want Rico in the part. Wait, what? Faye is back from the coma. Storyline-wise, I mean, I do want Rico in the party because of my compulsion to use every character evenly. But storyline-wise, I feel like it should be this party. She's grateful for Faye. They have this thing going on, like this rivalry. Storyline-wise, I gotta keep the party the way it is. Sorry, Rico. I really did want you in the party, but we'll hit you up next time. You've got priority. Alright. And then we go to the ghost ship. I'm gonna try to start it real fast, but, I can't... I'm already at half an hour, is what I'm saying. I kind of don't want this to all be like me running around. Let us check you out, Mr. Billy Boy. Alright, so he's starting out with 3 things. Adam's Apple, Gunaholic, Hellblast, and Nutcrack. And he's got a bunch of holy abilities, it looks like. Purity Light, removes all status effects. Healing Light. Ah, wow, you're the healer, huh? That's the best healing spell I've seen so far, at the very least. Speed Up, next turn, excellent. Hopefully that's not temporary, hopefully it's the entire battle. And Defense Up, alright. You're like a support specialist. Though you don't... And you have a shotgun, actually. He's exactly like a support specialist. Rank A. I don't know what the ranks mean. I don't have any gun. Holy Habit. Holy Pendant. Do I have anything better than Holy Habit? Probably not. That's something specifically used to kill monsters. You gotta think it'd be pretty good. The Holy Pendant, let's see. Times 2 effective support effects. It's not bad. Defense value 5. You don't really... You might... There might be something cooler I can give you. Anti-ether stone. Nah, you're good. You're good, buddy. Let's pop it and lock it. We have arrived at the transport ship. Be careful now, Billy. Oh, looks like I can just go up. Oh dears, it's gonna be scary and there's gonna be zombies. Go to the transport ship? Yep. There's a reason they're not letting me travel around. But I figure I won't say. Not that it's a spoiler, it's just... I'm not gonna say. Oh god. It's dark. Whoa. Something stinks. This usually is the smell of that of Wels. It sure looks like they attacked. One more thing. There's a room in the middle of the wall with a red switch. Push the switch to turn the lights on. Scared? No. Just a little. Yep, less than 16-year-olds to fight zombies. That's good logic. I'm hearing noises. It's like something's pounding on the edge. Alright, we gonna fight some Wels here? Yep, there's the Reapers. Excellent. Alright, who's up first? Bart, you're up first. Interesting. Would have thought Ellie would have been up first, but I guess you're faster. Bracer. Ooh, it's been a while since we fought out here. Alright, so here's the power of Billy. Bam. This first gun does not have any ammunition. This gun does have ammunition. It's a shotgun. He's got a freaking shotgun. He's got a damn fencing saber and he's got a shotgun. That's the way this game works. I don't know. Couldn't see for a second. A box was blocking me. Alright, Billy. Adam's apple. Very nice. And his victory move is to pray. Perhaps for the souls of the departed? Okay. On top of the ship. There's a giant gun here. I wonder if I can just drop down to that other door. I'm not sure. More Wels! Let's give them the Twin Sonic. Flailing on your head. Looks like they're weak enough to be taken out by one death blow, so that's good at least. Gun, 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 gunaholic. Haha! I don't believe the death blows take ammo, interestingly enough. Billy's sure got a weird stance, though, doesn't he? He's, like, leaning forward all weird. Cyclone kick. Even that was enough. Whoa, God. I'll make you a flip. You flip whether you want to or not. Pop. Yeah, you survived that one. BAM! That did 200 damage. Yeah, Billy's a pretty cool character. You just gotta make sure you don't run out of ammo. Nope, can't go down there. Can I interact with that? No. Way too high encounter rate. Is it Wels? Cutting this out. I'll show the next one even if it's Wels, but I gotta thin out the encounters a little bit, I think, if they're gonna be that frequent. There's a fence here, huh? I guess I can't even do anything up here. Wait, was there a second hedge? There is. Which one's the one I came out of? I don't remember. Ah, it wasn't this one. There's crazy meat here. Ooh, ammunition. Cool. Ow, 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 ow. Survival tent. I got a bunch of those. Oh, but there's a save point back there. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh. What are those meats? Are those like gigantic grubs? It's disgusting. Freaking meat locker. Can't even see what's going on because gigantic grub meat. Oh well, let's see here. What's the next one on the list? Nutcrack. That's technically not the next one on the list, but whatever. You just shoot them a bunch of times. The Wels are creepy, though. They have an ability where they rip off their own arm and throw it at you. These guys seem relatively weak, though, so there's that. They're just really creepy. Hell Blast. I love it. He has like shotguns in his sleeves, and then he has a big gun under his robe. And I guess he has the two pistols holstered, so he's got 4 guns. It's insane. Also locked. Crap, what do I do? There's no switches. Oh, that looks like a switch. Excellent. Alright, this is a good place to stop. On the next episode, I will fight more Wels and try to clear this place out, as it has been scourged by evil. But the Etone will not withstand evil. Not at all. I'm also going to have Bright Kick the next time. That's ridiculous. I should have it now. And for all I know, I'm going to run around training up Billy a little bit, so maybe we can get some of his other abilities. I forgot how strong he is, too. It's just his guns do so much damage. He has, if I remember right, very high accuracy, which makes sense because he's using guns. Let me see. Hit is... It's not incredibly high, but it is the highest in the party. He says, yeah, it's the highest in the party. Whew! Alright, I'm CrossKnights, and may the Wels fall. See ya.